Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is going to be Jessica Simpson. I thought I would tap in and just see what is going on. I understand she's going through a divorce. I'm sorry to hear that. However, let's just see what is the energy surrounding Jessica Simpson at this time. What is the energy surrounding Jessica Simpson at this time? Let's see, what is the energy surrounding Jess at this time? Okay. Person of fire, maybe Aries, Leo, or Sag, or it could be a work person, someone who's confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, strong-willed. So a teacher, actress, entrepreneur. But what stood out for me is someone who is a catalyst. So if this is somebody coming in for her, it's going to be a catalyst. They're a catalyst to something more for her. But this could also be her jumping on. She's the trend setter. So she could be jumping on board to for her clothing line as far as trends and visionary and receiving accolades and things like that, just being very strong-willed. And she is ruthless in this moment. We have the broken vase, which is hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, change of state, grief, fix it, opportunity, pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointments, and setback. And that's okay. It's okay. It's because it's just a setback. That's all there is. And what can you do? Right? You have to stay strong-willed regardless of what's going on. Let's see. I just want to check something. That's what I thought. So Taurus energy over here, grounded, sensual. What do we have up here? Is that I don't know the sigils. I don't know. I think, where is it? It's Aries. Very first one. Like, what was I looking at? I don't know. Aries, like I said from the beginning, fire sign, but I'm looking for these sigils. I can't really. Well, we have Aries, Leo, and that must be, Sagittarius. As I said, I just don't know the sigils. All right, that makes sense. So we'll pull one more. She's just going through a hard time, and it's a misfortune, right? She has to overcome this trial and tribulations of divorce at this time. But she's confident, but she may have a setback. Meaning, I don't know, she could be messing around and have a character defect fly up or something out of character. Okay, she's healing, fertility, eternity, reflection, humility, sexuality, rare, peace, soul, restoration, growth, strong relationship, balance, free-flowing, love, mature love, and heart chakra. So since she's going through a divorce, she is the broken vase, right? Like going through these trials and tribulations, times of hardship, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Like I said, 2 Taurus energies here. Emerald. The sexuality part, I feel like she may be expressing that, and that may be the setback for her, or the catalyst, like a relationship that she enters into. It won't be a significant long-term anything, but it will be some good, solid, I guess, fun, casual, exciting, She was married for 10 years to her husband. So, looking for a little maybe excitement and joy. And, after the hardship of any divorce, even when both people are on board, who knows who's on board? I don't know. I just know that it's in the media that there's a divorce occurring between her and, I forget her husband's name, something Ross. Was it Ross? Bobby Ross? I don't know. Old ex football NFL player, I believe. But he was an ex football player when she got with him. She wasn't with him while he was actually hot or famous or anything. I don't mean hot physically. I mean like hot as far as like on the field. But let's see. What is Jessica's focus at this time? Perfecting her craft and working on crafts, just things to keep herself busy. But I would say her craft is music. She may be entertaining the idea. Her craft is also her clothing line, the things that she produces, which do well. Jessica Simpson, she does well outside of music, which good for her. She's healing an imbalance, right? And it could be a financial imbalance or just an imbalance period when going through a transitional phase. And what will empower her through this to get to the other side of the imbalance where things aren't fair? It's not fair when she's trying to perfect her craft, and it's probably unfair because she's a woman. Here we go. When you understand there is no such thing as death, you can drop all fears. So just releasing the fear of failure, of failing, even though like the odds are stacked against you type of thing. Yes, it's challenging, but in order to get to the top, you just have to keep going round and round. Let's just pull a couple of more rounds of these to see if we'll do 3 rounds total. What is just focus to help her see the other side of divorce? Talking about something. Let's see. What is she healing? So maybe singing with this microphone. Her focus may be the microphone. Getting back to the stage, being heard, even talking about the divorce or whatever, I have some questions about like co-parenting and things that I'd like to ask because there are children involved. So, and that's the most important thing between 2 parents, those children. So, disempowerment, feeling held back. And what will empower her to break free from this feeling held back? What will empower her to break free? What you suspect someone is thinking about you is reflective of your own thoughts or feelings. So be careful what you do say at the mic about your ex. Be careful of the words you use and the things you say. And just take a look at yourself when you're saying or thinking those things about the ex. Just consider that you may be projecting your own thoughts or feelings or something onto them. Okay, so let's see. One more round. What is Jess's focus to help her get to the other side of divorce and all that comes with it. So we see that, like, she probably felt held back from saying anything or talking about anything for a long time. And if they're thinking it, it's just, if she's thinking it about them, it's just reflective of herself or her own feelings. Rejuvenation and healing, right? Just kind of like resting and recuperating after a divorce. I apologize, my furnace, the blower's about to kick on. Let's see. Money matters. So money concerns, and taking a break, but the money matters. So let's see, how is she going to heal this, or what will empower her? And rejuvenating her monies. When unsure how to proceed, simply take each step as it's revealed, a day at a time, you know. What am I got going on here? A day at a time. So when unsure of how to proceed, simply take each step as it's revealed. So, but the uncertainty is what, you know, drives people nuts. Like not knowing, especially when it comes to finances, right? But focusing on her finances, well, she's focused on taking a break, and but she has to heal her finances. Okay, so let's just pull an angel card for Jessica, and then I'll get into tarot and ask some questions. Let's see, for Jess. Give me one for Jessica. Number 20, Kyriel, beloved angel of the choir. Imagine that, beloved angel of the choir. Magic, intuition, wisdom, soothing sounds, ocean tide, going places feared and untread. I show how to overcome fears through self-confidence and following the wisdom found within your heart. Ocean jasper, any day, and dive deep. Ocean jasper is a crystal which she could incorporate to help overcome the fear, and any day is something that she would be expecting or anticipating if she had a question, and dive deep is the advice. Very nice. Now, what are those symbols? We have a moon symbol, so where is it? Sensitivity and intuition, and then we have another symbol. Neptune? Yes. Compassionate and forgiving. And Pisces. Deep emotions and intuitive. Alright, so let me just clean these up, and then I'm going to ask some questions. Alright, so let's just see, how can Jessica best support her children during this transition? Both she and her husband. How can they best support their children during this transition? They can talk to them. Knight of Swords energy, and take action, you know, like play with them or whatever. Take them on a trip, go places, do things, be active, and with them. Maybe when you talk to them, actually play with them, like take them somewhere and be active in activity when you talk to them. It's important that they get a lot of activity, but talking to them. So let's see. What hidden strengths can Jess draw upon to navigate this situation? What hidden strengths can Jessica draw upon to navigate this situation? Her taking her time, patience, and, just offering, being generous and sensitive. Maybe it's an apology. I don't know what happened, but it could be. Being genuine and sensitive, just being genuine and patient with the other person. So her patience and her own inner strength, right? Which she's working on, but she's more confident than maybe he believes. So let's see. Jess knows how to protect herself, if you can see. What role will public or media scrutiny play in the divorce process? And how can it be managed? Let's see. What role will public scrutiny or media play in the role of the divorce process? It's toxic. It's toxic, unhealthy. It's the media. And they're going to, what they're going to do. They're going to rip her apart. Her, him, the kids, everything. How can it be managed? By avoiding it. Not accepting offers to go talk. Remember, the microphone and speaking came out. And being mindful of the things that you say about the other person, because you may be really talking about yourself, but avoiding. All right. So let's see. How will this divorce impact Jess's career and public image? How is this going to affect Jessica's career? How will her divorce affect her career and public image? It's going to hurt. It's going to affect her deeply, because they're going to stab her in the back, like people are going to turn on her. All right, so let's just keep going. What steps can she take to foster healing and stability for the family? What steps can she take so she can foster healing and stability within her family unit? Go back to the past, reconcile your differences from the past, and work on it. That's 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, as well as focus on work. That'll keep your mind off of other things, but really, go back to a time in the past, in your heart and your mind, and reconcile, so that you and go back to those times when you were happy, and to the beginning of the relationship. remember when. And kind of hold on and cherish those moments and share those moments with the children. It will make the process of divorce a little bit gentler if you approach it gentler, with a soft hand. And getting a routine going will keep your focus, a healthy focus. So let's see. What unresolved emotions or issues need to be addressed for sooner? What unresolved emotions or issues need to be addressed for smoother co-parenting? What unresolved emotions or issues need to be addressed? 7 of Cups. There's a lot of confusion. Maybe let me just pull another one. There's something that has to change, right? There's a lot of confusion with the change, so they need to break that down, whether that's to them, to each other, or the children need to break down all of the timing and the appointments and, all of the things that come along with it. Oh, I didn't know what was going on. Anyhow, there's too much confusion in all that it has transpired, and putting an end to that, and making a sound decision and having maybe everything out on paper would be wonderful. So what does the future hold for Jess's relationship with her children post divorce? I apologize, my furnace is going to kick on again. Let's see. Patience. It'll turn around in time. It's going to take time before things turn around. It's the Hangman energy. What opportunities for growth or transformation might come from this experience for Jessica? What opportunities for growth and transformation? Oh, commitment. Faith, not losing her faith, and she's married, so she put her faith in her marriage, and it's just, so long as she doesn't lose her faith, she'll be okay. Let's just pull one more. She'll have the opportunity to commit to something. 6 of Pentacles. She might commit to a charity. Some form of service work through church. Brings a lot of balance. This could even be her sobriety. There may be an opportunity with her sobriety to commit, collect her coins. I'm talking about AA chips. She should be coming up, how many years does she have sober now? Is it coming up on 6 years? I'm not sure. Looks like 6 years. The opportunity that's coming in is maybe for her to not publicly speak, but speak, an opportunity to be in service. And it looks like recovery, based to me. But it also could be faith-based. So spirituality, anything like that, any kind of faith-based system. So that's what I have for Jess. Let's just pull a couple of oracles for good measure, and we'll pull a couple of Cupid says for February, the month of love. And I hope, I wish her well, like all good things. Let's see. We have disturbance, obscure, irritation, supernatural, family, bond, home, and background. In irritation at home, we understand somebody could have like one of the kids might have the chicken pox or something. And we have the gift. Even though there's a disturbance within the family, Jess understands that her family is still the gift, even though there's a disruption and a not feeling so good, and irritation. But she understands that the real gift is the family itself. So it'll work itself out. Now let me just pull her a couple of Cupid cards. Whether they stay together, it looks like divorce is going to happen, but there's also waiting and commitment and bringing balance. So in time, they could actually work it out, but I'm not going to throw cards on that today because that wasn't the question. But they're on the table. So let me see what does Cupid have for Jessica Simpson? What are Jessica Simpson's messages? Okay. Take the road less trodden. I'm not coming back. And don't go back. Wow. Well, one of the two of them wants to go back and is being advised not to. Someone wants to. And they may be saying, I'm not going to. Look, I'm not going back. These are the roads that she has to choose from. Don't go back. I'm not going back. Take the road less trodden. Like, out of all of these cards, these are the ones. Okay, Jess, that's what I have for Jessica Simpson. Best of luck to her and her family. Please do consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and join the membership if you like One Direction, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, blah, 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 blah.